family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for coming in. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but I'm feeling much better. You guys, we're going to get through this. We may not be on for a long time today because it comes and it goes and it just drains me. I'm really tired. But I'm glad that everybody showed up. Thank you guys for showing up, coming in here. We just could not go another day without seeing you guys. I see a lot of new faces in the building, you guys. Make sure that you welcome the new people in. As I was coming on, thank you, Lisa Calhoun, for sharing. There is I seen a lot of new people in the building. A lot, you guys. I mean, it was more than like 4 or 5. So make sure you're greeting everybody and not letting them just come in here and not knowing, nobody. So meet a new friend, and come on in, have a seat. Make sure you hit the share button as you come in. Hit the like too, you guys, to help our algorithm, and so that the ones that did not get the notification, either YouTube would do it or maybe you hitting that like and share, they would get the notification. And I'm sorry, I'm going to be coughing, but trust me, it's not 100% better, but it's a lot better than what it was. What day was that? I think a Tuesday or something. We didn't come on Wednesday and Thursday went by. So I am feeling a little better, but not as much as I need to. There were some names I know Freddie had them. I had them, but they're in my car. The people that shared, that we wrote down the names and stuff, I know it was Cherie was one of them. Freddie was one of them. Woke the Goddess was one of them, and there was a couple more people that was in there. We're gonna, and Freddie was trying to get it together, but trust and believe, I had other things I had to do, you guys. I had to take care of it. I had to get Miss Sanja's thing to her, so that was a task that I was gonna get done. So it is now. I took it to the post office. I couldn't put it in my mailbox because that girl is looking. So it is now on its way. I got nothing to do with it. Everything it is on its way. So anyway, we do got some gifts to give out to the people that shared the last time we was on. I just don't have the names right here in front of me. You guys, I'm so sorry. Trust me, I am sorry. I came on here and it's just now getting to me. And yes, Freddie did say something about it earlier. And now I have forgot it. But I got some things to share. We're going to talk about this is the updates for the Cody Bixby case update. You know, there's some information update on the cupcake case. So there's an update on there. Don't let me forget it. There's an update on there. And then if anything that anybody want to share that they have heard, seen, or whatever, because yes, I've been out of the swing of things. If you send me a text message and I didn't respond, you know, I had to shut some things down because, you know, I have to get when I'm not at work. I've been trying to get me some rest. Okay. Hey, Karen and Beeve, how are you doing? Or Bev. I said Beeve, but it's Bev. Ruby, Shauna Griffin, Valerie, Sugar Mama in the building. How you doing, Sugar Mama? Sugar Mama be calling me every day, checking on me. You okay? Cause you okay? I'm Sugar Mama. I'm gonna be all right. You guys, for the ones, like I said, the ones up in the front, just keep praying for me. So I got a cough drop in my mouth. I usually don't have gum and all that other stuff, but I really have to. Team Cody is in the building. How you guys doing? Loving God, how you guys doing? So at first, okay, so let's get into this because we may not be here for that long. It all depends on how long my voice is gonna stay up. Because when it's really start going bad, I learned not to just keep rolling with it because it only gets worse. And I'm trying to go to work and explain and give, you know, my nurse report. And they be like, oh, we can't hear you, girl. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about the Cody Bixby case. You guys, let me tell you something. And I want you guys to really think about this. I look high and low. I don't see no other channel talking about Cody Bixby. Do you guys? Do you guys see any other channel? I mean, you know, there's Facebook groups that, you know, you put a little something, and I'm not down in Facebook, you guys. It's just Facebook is for some people and some people it's not. But you'll put a comment in the section and then you come back or something, and somebody might say something, somebody might not say nothing. And then they say, have you heard anything? And then somebody will say, no, the last time, you know, and then somebody say, where's Cody? You know what I'm saying? And this can take, you know, 10 minutes for the conversation, or this can take 10 days and they finally get a response. But that's one good thing that we have over here. We can come on here any day, all day, every day, and we can talk about, and I love to talk about Cody. There's just not so much we have to say because, to be honest, you guys, we only know what they tell us. You know what I'm saying? We only know what they tell us. Let's get that clear. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you guys, let's, you know, suck it up, buttercup. Let's be honest with ourselves. We don't know nothing about Cody. All we know is he's 4 years old. That's all we know. And he was reported missing January the 31st. Kim is in the building. Kim says, what about Orrin and Orson? I haven't got an update on them. Do you got an update on Orrin and Orson? That is a good case that we've been following. I mean, anybody can let me put this link in the chat. Anybody can come up or call in. I haven't gotten an update on Orson. I know there was some people. I think it was Monday when we was on the live. Two people simultaneously at the same time when we were live was saying something about the Orson case. But here's the thing, we were live and I was like, oh my goodness, somebody, and these are two people that usually give me information about them, right? Here's the thing. As soon as we got off the live, that was it. They ain't said nothing. And when I read their message, it's not even making sense to me. But you guys got to realize something. When I got off the live, I was too sick to be calling people up saying, "Hey, what's going on?" Shoot, I didn't even know what was going on. So I'm just being honest with you. I was coughing and croughing, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I still don't feel as well as you guys think I do. I just don't. I really need to get my butt in the shower. And maybe I'll feel better after that. And what I did was, you know how sometimes you have these hot sweats or whatever. And so now I'm not feeling comfortable. And it's not a musty, but I'm just feeling like sticky. You know what I'm saying? So I need to get in the shower before I can lay down. And then I'm going to work tonight. But anyway, what else is, I really want to know where they are. I hope feel better. Well, I want to know where they are too. I want to know where Orson is at. I want to know what King Hill is at. I want to know where well, you say Classic and Sincere, but where well, we know where Braylon is. They did find Braylon, but Tyrese is that. And then you have, this case. Anyway, you guys, let me tell you. So as I've been strolling, because even though that I am sick, I still, read as much as I can when I get time and a chance. And yes, we are doing other things, trying to thank you, TeNika. Trying to figure out how things are going. But in the this case here, Cody Bixby, you guys, I'm gonna tell you something. It's just something about that baby. It's just something about that baby. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't want to be like everybody else and just walk away or don't care. And you know what? Sometimes I know if we hang on to a case long, people be like, "Oh, she's still talking about Cody. She's still that's all she want to talk about, Cody, Cody, Cody." But I'm gonna tell you something. You know what? Evidently, there's a lot of people let this one down, and I don't want to just walk away. At least somebody stand up for him, and it just seems to me nobody's standing up for this child. Nobody. Nobody's standing up for this child. And that's crazy. At least you'll have one side or the other side saying, "Y'all go to HEW hockey stick and we're looking for him and we need help and we didn't ask y'all." But somebody's saying how cute he is and the things he liked. I'm telling you guys. What's his favorite food? Do any of you guys know what's Cody's favorite food? Put it in the chat. You see what I'm saying? You can't because you don't know. What's his favorite toy? Come on, you guys. Put it in the chat. What's his favorite saying? You know, because Pooh Bear tell you. Pooh Bear will tell you. He like Ritos. He like his trucks and everything. Oh, his favorite toy is that toy that Watts got him. He said he the happiest kid ever. And I'm just gonna say this. I am gonna say this, and I know we have been bashed and kicked. Oh, those people over there, they're old. They're old. They should be embarrassed. They should be ashamed of themselves. I'm not ashamed of myself about nothing. Let me tell you something. You know what? There's certain women in here. There's certain women in here. Listen, you guys. I got young women. I got young ladies. I done raised young ladies before. I know the ones that are rebellious. Can't tell them nothing. So they'll you know how some people be like, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And they're sincere about respect. Even if they don't like what you say, they go sit down somewhere. They'll go sit down. But you got a woman, hey, you don't know that. You know what? I can guarantee you, I promise you, they done made 50 million mistakes in their life and they continue to make mistakes. But let me tell you something. I went back over some lives just because I didn't really want to, but to listen to what was said to me. And this is what was said to me. Okay, what side are you on? I'm on neither side. I'm for Cody. I'm for Cody. Really? And now we're starting to see people pick sides. I said this once and I'll say it again. When you pick a side, she said, no disrespect, but I love all these old people. You guys are full of wisdom. It's Salem, it's kind of how you saying it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I think, I don't know, because you know, I don't think a lot of people in here like, I'm just saying, has anyone ever called him small fries? No, we don't know. You see what I'm saying? We don't know. And you know what? That's the people that will not help us even try to understand or have feelings for him. And they're wondering how you gonna have feelings for something you ain't seen or you don't know. And we're gonna make sure you don't know him. Don't nobody say nothing. Don't nobody say nothing. We're not old over here. We're smart over here. Loving God. Hello, Ida. Okay, you guys. My thing is, where's Cody? You mean nobody's seen him? No, Sharon. I want to share something with you guys. I had it for a long time, but I don't know if this is I might need to wait another weekend. I don't mean no disrespect. No, you know disrespect. Wow. It's okay, Sharon. So those of you that won in the share giveaway, I'll put your name in, and hopefully we'll draw Monday, And I'll just, it's 4 tickets. It's 4 tickets, you guys. Because we said no matter what, we was just going to give it to him. I want to do something fun, though. I'm 39. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. Well, I'm just stopping in to say hello to all of you. And I have been really in a lot of pain with my arms. Sorry to hear that, Tina. How you doing, Tina, by the way? And my shoulders. I will see you guys later. Okay, you take it easy. And said, I am confused, too, about the family involvement. Yes, Kim. SP, I don't have kids. This really hurts me. I know, Sharon. Solomon ruled at age 12 because he requested wisdom. Wisdom is what is here. I shared. Thank you. Good evening, everyone, Zena says. So anyway, you guys, it's really sad. Cody, I might not even be his name. We're just going by what they said. You know, you never know. You never know. So, Corey, I told you guys, if you guys don't know, or the video was locked down on the 25th, 24th, we was probably one of the first ones to know about, somebody slipped it to me and I slipped it to you guys. And then we didn't start seeing it on Facebook until like the 26th. But Amina Mathini is Corey's attorney. Some people didn't think he was going to get one. Hey, there was one waiting in the bush. And I told you guys, if you didn't know who Amina Mathini was, go back at the day at the park, the Cody day at the park, that video that was shared, that we put out. That was from Amina Mathini. That was her video. Thank you, Tina. She says she's going to give us a thumbs on the way out. That's how I knew who she was. It was just, it was the better video of everybody's video of that day. It wasn't, and I'm going to be honest with you. I felt like there was other coverage out there, but I mean, hers was somewhat all over the place. It was the ceiling and the floor and the wall, and it could have been just her own personal video. But I got to see it out of her eyes. She just, even though that she was there, she was supportive of the day, bring awareness of children, missing children or whatever. She kind of went around to the police that was there, that was helping the kids with ID and awareness and stuff. The sheriff was there, and Hampton Police Department was there, and they was helping, the kids with, IDing them, or, some. Thank you. Come holler at a sister. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Anybody wants to come up, you guys can come up. There was somebody that came in the building. They left. They went on back down. I'll put it back up there. There's 26 minutes into the hour, you guys. So I'll just say that's my 30 minutes. Just to let you guys know. I will read your comments right now, you guys. I want to get better on reading comments. I seen this one. I was in this one live, and this one girl from London, and I don't know if you guys know, but I like London and how they speak. And so, I was so just intrigued about how she was reading the comments, keeping them straight, and answering them. So I want to mimic, not mimic, like take her thing, but answered the questions. And actually she had double the people that's in here. She had 259 people in her live, and she was keeping them straight. I would put something in the chat just to see if she was going to read it, answer it, or whatever, and she was answering it. So I said, "Wow!" But I mean, I don't know. She does that all the time, but it was just good how I seen that she was um, keeping up with what was going on. So Kay says we are having a huge community search tomorrow. If you are local, we will be at the Cody Wall at 9:30 a.m. Let me post that on there, you guys. Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Try some lemon and honey. I've been drinking lemon. No honey though. Hey, this is SP.
Hello.
Hello, we're live.
Hi, this is Sim Combo. I'm new to your channel.
Hey, this is
I
who?
was just wondering, Sim Combo?
Okay, hey,
Let me
Stim.
take my headset out. Okay, sorry about that. So I was just wondering, is it like an open panel, like to discuss different things, or
Yes.
did you have certain thoughts? Okay. So I had several thoughts that I was writing out, but I won't keep it on. So as far as thoughts on the mother, I was just wondering, not Cody, what's the dad's name?
Corey.
Corey's sister stated that it took the mom 3 hours to get there, but the mom didn't get there till way later.
Uh-huh.
And I was just wondering, how long did it take to contact her? And so the cops, I'm sure, or law enforcement contacted her, but who contacted the aunt? I was wondering.
Who contacted the aunt?
Yeah, so Corey's sister.
Wow, I don't know if we know that or if the sister have even answered
he
that.
did?
Huh?
Do we think that he contacted the sister when he contacted
No, he
law
didn't. No,
enforcement?
he did not contact the sister.
So how would the sister know to bring a lawyer and get a lawyer and do all this within a certain time frame?
Well, you know what? Let me see. Because
Going back to the beginning.
okay, so maybe he contacted her before he went down to the police station.
Okay. So when he was at the police station, he's never left and come back from there.
No, he
He
didn't.
didn't start talking to her till at least 4 days later, right?
Right.
Okay. So any information that we were getting from her at that time was from him before he went into the police station.
Right.
So whose decision was it to get a lawyer? There had to be something.
It had to be her decision.
Right. But I'm saying, like, that wouldn't be my first instinct to do that. So I'm wondering what the conversation was like. And I'm sure that law enforcement can go and look to see how long that conversation was.
There was no conversation. What conversation are you talking about?
Like if he called his sister and told her that the baby was missing.
Oh, you talking about before he went to the police station?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just curious to find out like how that took place.
Wow. Yeah.
Because it seemed okay. So if he reported him at 12, he was at the police station by 1 to 3 p.m.
No, okay. He reported he reported the child missing between 9 and 9:21 in the morning.
Right. And so she was saying that she got there 3 hours later after she found out. And so she was talking about how the sister didn't get there to 10 p.m. or whatever, and they live in the same area.
Right.
So I was just curious about that.
Hmm.
And then the other thing I was wondering about, who is this new girlfriend? Who brought that information about?
What new girlfriend?
I thought someone had said that the father had a new girlfriend and that there was someone there.
Yeah, I had heard something about there was another person there, but police Mark's, I don't know. I had heard that there's another person involved, like,
Right, and that's supposedly the person that he bought the new place for,
right,
like the younger female.
right.
Okay, and so have you ever heard of a case where they withhold the parents' names? Obviously, the father, we know who he is, but the mother's name has never been publicly stated.
That they will hold the names. Well,
Of the parent. Like, I'm not sure why they would ever do that. This is the only case I've ever heard that they're withholding the parents' names if the parent is known.
this is the only case. This is the only case that I know. But
Okay.
I mean, I think, if they requested, like, if she actually did come down and have a representative, and she was, answered the questions, with her representative being there, they probably requested them to not give out her name, not give out her picture, and you know,
I understand that, but like I've never ever heard of that before, so I was just curious about that. And then, does anybody know how far the new location where he reported the baby missing from was from the old location that he supposedly kidnapped them and took them somewhere else?
so you
Is it
talk.
like the same city, or does anyone know?
Did they live in the same area, the same city, town, or street
That's where she dropped the kids off, right?
to where she dropped the kids off?
For
Is-
their visit, that she never came and got him, or he moved, or whatever.
Okay, those
I'm
are
just
some.
curious if how far was it, or what type of effort she put forth to find her children, because I think that's odd as well.
Hmm.
And I was also wondering if there was any domestic violence calls to that address where they were living, like any disturbances or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Just other than the people saying that the kids were loud and things like that, I can't understand why that went on months at a time. No one said anything.
Well, I think if there was any disturbance at that place, somebody would have spoke up about it, because that would have that would have triggered that she knew where he lives. So no one's ever spoke up about that. I'm just
Right, and then they would have to contact the other parent to see what was going on, if it was something with like CPS involved or anything.
right. But we don't know what story she told the police too.
That's very true.
I mean,
I know you
everybody's
guys have done a
sitting
lot
there
of digging.
saying that her story is because of somebody came on Facebook and said, "Hey, the mom dropped the kids off 2 years ago," and da 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 da. That doesn't mean that has to be true. Remember,
That's true.
everything everybody said is still secondhand.
Okay.
Like the sister say something. Like the sister even said, "My ex-husband talked to the kids the night before, and especially Cody."
That's crazy, right?
Well, she's not gonna go to the police and say that. She don't even want to talk to the police.
Right.
But she can go in front of everybody and say that.
Right, but I was also wondering, is the mom to these kids, the younger kids, is that the reason that Cody left his wife?
Corey
left his wife, sorry. I'm confused with their names. So he was at the relationship that he was in when he left her?
Right.
Just because if that was her on the stand saying that she would vouch for him, I think that's really odd. I don't know if they were rekindling a relationship and he had another side piece, or what was going on. It didn't sound right either.
Well, we figured out that before he got released from the army, he was in the army. He was with his wife in Germany. And the oldest child before Cody was born.
The 12-year-old?
No, the 5-year-old.
Okay.
The 5-year-old. That's probably why he went to New Jersey.
Okay.
Because she was having that child. Because Cody didn't exist then. But everybody was like, he wasn't with the mother then. Yeah, he was, because here's the thing. That child exists now.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
So at the least they knew each other. They were messing around.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it was interesting.
Because in 2017, the child was born. Not conceived. The child was born in 2017.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So even though that he was in Germany with his wife, you got to take 10 months. This young lady is, if he's the biological father, then he was already messing around with her.
But if he was in Germany, he couldn't have been.
Well, they go back and forth. They don't just stay in Germany forever. They come to the United States and do things, and he could have just lately got over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
because I doubt. Well, see, I doubt if she was over there in Germany, but who knows? Who knows what her job was, where their path crossed? Because it had to cross now.
Right. Or even if that's his kid.
Right. It don't. Remember, the sister did say he takes care of kids that's not even his.
Even his, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he met her when she was pregnant. You never even know. That's just, you can never tell by that. But and then she has a 12-year-old as well. The mom.
Yeah.
Okay, so was that kid ever in the same home with the other siblings?
No, I doubt it.
Because that kid lives with another family member too, right?
We don't know.
Because that would sound like a pattern of her having kids and not taking responsibility for them.
Yeah.
And, you never know if she has other kids or if other kids were taken or adopted or anything, because we don't have her name to. I mean, I think you have her name, right?
Right. Yeah, okay. We haven't heard anything about CPS involvement in this family.
Okay.
So
he had a residence in D.C. and New Jersey as well?
I don't know about New Jersey. Just that's where he went when he went AWOL. We don't know about if his residence was there.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. There's a lot. I don't know. I found your channel like 2 weeks ago, and I was taking notes and stuff and looking over it. But you're the only one that pretty much has some common sense when you talk about these things. So,
yeah. There's a lot of questions that we just don't have the answers to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why, and I was just speaking on when we go back and look at when someone gave us some information, was the narrative pointing toward what they believe? Because if they believe, if they really honestly thought they were doing a good justice to say, hey, I'm for the child, then it wouldn't sway one way or another when you come out to find out the truth, because you're going to keep it open. See, I'm not going to get angry when I find out that the mother, either she had an attorney or not have an attorney. Okay. But I'm going to keep it open until we find out if that's true or not.
Right. But then that leads me to the question, why weren't the kids released to the mom then?
But do we honestly know that they with her or not with her? We don't really know.
I don't. Well, I know at day 4 or 5 when they had a press conference, he said that the kids were with him.
Okay.
The chief or whatever.
Yeah.
So within 4 days, she didn't have them. So I would assume that she doesn't have them. But that's an assumption of mine.
But see, when the people down there can get in front of the chief of police or the mayor or anybody, and they have press conference or they talk about this, it's a big old something comes up. These questions should be asked to Mark. Hey, where are the kids? Where are the other kids?
Right.
But
questions that actually mean something, because that would tell us about the mom right there if she doesn't have her kids.
But we
then
can't.
again, if it's true that she didn't have him for 2 years, that would make sense. They have no bond to her.
Right.
At least they're little twins.
Yeah. Yeah,
And I mean, 9 times out of 10, they want to reunite them with the family and not keep them in the system.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, I don't know if it was a point that she didn't have her own residence or she didn't have a stable living environment, no job. Like, there has to be some reason that the kids would not be with her on day 4 or 5 when you had that conference. And
Yeah.
so the kids were still in their custody.
And the sister said something like the ex-wife's children or his other children was trying to get the kids. So that led
They
me,
couldn't get them.
huh?
And they couldn't get them, right.
And they couldn't get them. And that led me to think like, okay. But then when somebody came to us and
when they got the other kids, there had to be some bruising. There had to be something showing that the kids were not safe. Because usually they reunify the kids with a family member. I know when I worked in behavioral health, that's how it was. Even if the parents were coming up, dropping dirty UAs, or not going to their counseling appointments, not joining their parenting classes, whatever.
yes.
It was still, the main plan was always do this, and they always got extensions to do it. So they would even have programs to where they could help you find a place, get you these programs. So that's why it's like, okay, so nobody can get the kids?
Right.
That's very, very, very interesting in itself.
Misty says, he said the kids are safe in protective custody, but didn't elaborate where. But protective custody means outside of the parents.
Right, correct. So that would not be with any family member, parent, anybody. That's just, whether it's a foster home, a group home, or wherever. It's not in their custody, any family member.
And that tells you something's wrong there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because I've seen people, that have left their kids in the house for 3 days. They're emaciated in hospital, and they still give them a chance to get the kids back.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't know, they have to be abused or something. I just don't know. I want the family, the siblings or someone to come out and say, oh, we saw the kids. No one's doing that. Oh, I saw my little sibling, something. Especially if you're in the same area, you would think you would see them every so often or something. Nobody's saying that but the sister who wasn't local.
If I was in front of Mark Talbert, I would ask him to explain to me when he made the comment. He said, when was the last time someone seen Cody healthy?
Right.
What does he mean by healthy?
Small. He looks small in his pictures. It's hard to tell by pictures sometimes, especially if there's no other kids around or a parent or somebody to compare them. But he did, and when kids are little, they can be unhappy, they can be abused, and they'll smile. I didn't see him in any photo smile. And usually when they come out with a poster of a kid, they want, the kid to be portrayed as being happy in that environment. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to give you a sad photo, but are we led to believe that that's all the photos they had were sad? And then at the same time, if there's all those kids in the house, why the one kid?
Yeah.
And how much could the other kids tell being so little anyway? So if they're keeping them from all that family and all that, there's something, there's something deeper going on. And I don't want to think this because maybe Cody was even gone before, because they were going back to Christmas last I knew.
Right.
So maybe the kids wouldn't have bruises. Maybe this was an opportune time to say, okay, everything's good, everything's healed up, the kids are looking healthy, what have you, because none of them are in school to have eyes on them. Okay, this is the time that, why that time, It's just like with the West Boys.
Mm-hmm.
They never even were at that location. So that's why it was the time. It was around Christmas and people were going to be wanting photos or calls or whatever. So why was this the timing?
Right.
And why was it just him?
And
then, it's really sad, and I'll let you go, but it's really sad that people stand by and hear kids crying all the time or this or that and not even make a mention of it. Because if nothing's being done wrong, what's the harm in doing that? At least you can lay your head on your pillow and be like, oh man, at least these people like, I heard him jumping and doing this and doing that. Okay. And when you confronted him, he wouldn't even come out the house. That's a red flag. Right. And I have 4 kids, and I would want somebody to call CPS on me. However, if they thought I was in here, abusing my kids or something like that, I'd rather them come and see that I'm not than no one even to ever care, honestly.
Right.
But anyway, that's me. All right, thank you. It's nice to talk to you.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, okay, you guys. She had a lot of questions, but I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't have those answers, you guys. We do not. Oh God, you guys. Anybody got anything else? She's STEM convo. No, you had a lot of questions. And I thank you for calling in and sharing your thoughts. You're very deep about your thoughts and everything. So, see, a lot of people come, you guys, I tell you guys all the time, if you really think about it, we don't know. And every time when we got a chance or to hear something or them to come out, there was chaos going on. Oh, you violated the rights. We're not here to talk about the rights today. Oh, we're going to talk about the rights. We're going to talk about the rights. Or, okay, we're going to talk about the kid. Oh, somebody was on Timber or whatever the app is. Thunder, Tinder, whatever. Oh, we're going to talk about the preacher cheating and all this other stuff. Now, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you got a question? There's plenty of questions out there. And then people's like, oh, we're out there looking for Cody. Like, really? Because the people that you could ask questions, you could ask, did you guys search over here instead of arguing with them? I don't know, you guys. I mean, and it's real easy. And I'm going to be honest with you. And I know I probably shouldn't say this, but, we're so far away. We're so far away. It's easy to look at other people's, performance and kind of see where they went wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to do that. I'm just not. I'm just saying when we have opportunity, we lost opportunity to learn things that we could have. We could have asked, Chief Mark, did the family say anything about what color Cody liked? Did the family say anything? Do he have any distinctive scars on him? Do we have a birthmark on him? We didn't get to ask nothing. Is he potty trained? Because just because he 4 don't mean he potty trained, you guys. We don't know. Is he circumcised? We don't know. When was the last time he had a haircut? We don't know. And then the sad thing is when they started looking for Cody, they should give us the most recent picture. We didn't get that picture that they put out till months later, till time later, the most recent picture. And so that gets me to think, okay, you were supposed to give us the most recent picture. The last picture we seen, he was what, 2, 3? That's the picture we seen. Everybody seen the 2-3 picture. We like, where's the most recent picture? If he had a most recent picture in Corey's phone or in the house, we would have had it. So that tells me they did not have in close proximity, you guys, in the phone or in the house, a picture of this kid. Don't get it twisted. I don't want to. These are not facts, you guys. These are things that when you think about it, you just gonna come up. And I'm just gonna say this one more time. It's not patting yourself on the back or anything like that. But I don't see no other platform talking about this child here. I don't. But every time when we want to hear, I believe, this is what I believe. It may be true and it may not be true. Maybe I'm speaking on something. But since Amina is going to be Corey's representative, I'm pretty sure she's going to give maybe Rhoda all the interviews. So we'll hear a one-sided story. You guys. And I'm going to tell you something. You know what I wish? And maybe this is a child kind of thinking. But when I pray at night, I wish any and everyone that has anything to do with this child's disappearance, let it be exposed. Like sometimes I think they should be doing an interview or something, and then while the people there or something start locking people up and putting some handcuffs, put your hands behind your back, and what we be like, what's going on? What's happening? They be like, you know what I'm saying? Because this really don't make no sense. And I know it's not going to happen like that or work like that or whatever. But, and I know you guys are thinking, but I'm going to say this before I get off of here, because this is not supposed to be a downer kind of just chat today. Because we do see sometimes people that are, I think we believe, and we're not the judge of people, but we're looking at like their behavior. And we believe that this child has been unjustly, dealt with. But when a child 4 or 5 years old, they can't defend themselves, and grown-ups just want you to shut up, and grown-ups is like, I just don't even know what to say. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lisa Calhoun. The update on the cupcake case. So let me share with you guys. Hey, Miss Queen Belinda, how you doing? Queen Belinda's in the building. Queen Belinda. I don't even know what to say. And people just do it like, like, hey, everybody jump on the bandwagon. Anyway, on the they went to court. Patrick and Cortessa went to court, and it was told to me that Cortessa is trying to move her court thing to another venue outside of Birmingham. She does not want her trial in Birmingham. So they filed a motion for that, but they're getting ready to come up on trial, you guys. They're getting ready to get into what the business there. You guys understand what I'm saying? Let me see what else is there. Classic and Sincere. I think there was somebody got some information that I need to talk to them first and find out what information on the Classic and Sincere, if they're going to give it to me. I don't know. You know, the Cupcake people is a hot mess. uh, anyway, we were talking about that case earlier. They on Facebook fighting. Is they still on Facebook fighting? I couldn't think of that boy's name earlier today. We talk about the Vito. I couldn't think of Vito, but I remember when Nolan come running in here and said that was not April in the cash house. Talking about Nolan, take me home. So there's something about, it's funny. I don't know. We're not trying to expose people, but somehow, people, I did not go get this one video of the mama dancing on TikTok, which everybody's like, that's just 2 minutes. But you know what? We seen Amber King Hill's mama in her element of what she does. We see April, and now we seeing this mother. And, I just, I don't think nothing of it, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's just, I mean, I don't even want to say nothing light or heavy or anything because I don't judge them. I'm just looking at the character, you guys. But Vito and April, the cousin and the other baby mama, oh really? Where's Quita at? Quita caught a case. Quita caught a big case. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Quita caught a big case. Quita, she caught a big case down there. She had a lot of weapons on her and, some GUNs and some powder and I don't know, but I had it. We was going to talk about it. Yes, I am very sick. But I didn't know if she was taking the blame for it was like she was like, I don't know whose stuff it was, but she said it was hers. I don't know what happened. Belinda done came in here telling us all about it. She's talking about Vito hiding out in the basement. What Vito hiding out in the basement? Vito is the king down there. Anyway, you guys. They got a whole soap opera going down there, Belinda. You guys, I'm going to get off of here. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm not feeling too well. But just last weekend, I do want you guys to know that it was Camille McKinney. That was her name, Cupcake. It was her birthday. She would have been 6 this year. She would have been 6. Oh, the cousin done turned on April? Girl, get the heck out of here. Belinda, you're going to have to call me and tell me which cousin, the one that was supposed to be babysitting Cupcake, turned on April? Yes, I would run from Birmingham and get some rest. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you. Oh, my. Queen Belinda, you need to call in, girl. I know. Oh, she's still following them on Facebook. Yeah, but you know what? No, I mean, she think that that's the one thing about her. She think that Quintessa and Patrick didn't have anything to do with that child's disappearance. And I'm gonna tell you something. And you know what? I can only respect a family that, I mean, you don't have to say it or whatever. But one thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, if you guys don't, I still got it too. I believe I still got it. But when I talked to Patrick's mother, I talked to Patrick's mother. I asked her, you know, did she think that they didn't do it? Or somebody, no, I said, do you think, did somebody pay your son to do that? Did you guys hear what I said? I'm finna get off here. I asked his mother, did somebody to have who taken out? Belinda, don't be saying them words like that. Y'all got to take that word out of there. Belinda, to take care of April? To have who taken out? Oh, girl, you keep telling me what Big Mama said. Oh, to take out Big Mama? Girl, okay, I'm done. Belinda, I'm done. Y'all got a whole problem over there. That's a whole, you, girl, no, you done said way more than enough. Anyway, because first of all, like I said, a lot of people, this person don't believe Patrick had anything to do with it. I talked to Patrick's mother myself. I talked to the mother myself. I said, did somebody pay him to do this or something? The answer would not be what you think it is. She said nobody had to pay him. And she was 100% supportive of her child, saying that she's going to be there for them. And see what I'm saying? But she didn't come lying to me or whatever. Anyway, you guys, and it's hard to understand, but she said, you know. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's why I just backed off. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna get some rest. Hopefully, when we come back on Monday, I will feel better. Don't look for us to come on the other page anytime soon unless there's something breaking, you guys. But a lot of people is upset that Cody Bixby got an attorney. I tell everybody, I don't know what you're upset about. Everybody, it doesn't matter. If you come to court or you getting tried or you getting charged something, everybody deserve representation. Okay? And representation of someone that either really believe in you or at least you have the money to make them speak like they believe in you. So, I mean, that's just a part of it. I'm on no person's side there. I'm just not, I don't think none of it. I don't wish he didn't have. I'm glad that he has somebody. I am. I'm glad that he has somebody to represent him. And guess what? And then we can keep moving on. But I'm gonna reach out to Belinda this weekend, and I'm gonna reach out to the two people that contacted me about the Orrin and Orson case. And hopefully you guys will talk about it Monday. I'm finna get off here. I want to come holler at a sister for the super chat. I want to thank everybody that shared the video in this live right now. Thank you very much, you guys. You guys be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.